All right, went up. Let me see something. Got a football tournament on my football page at 4 o'clock, and I'm testing out the stream. See if I got my sound effects right. See if they're going to cut off my stream for this. Let me see. So I'm going to try to see if I can use the AI and everything to make everything work out right. Oh, no, I don't know. So let me try it. Hold up, see?
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring 8 dynamic teams ready to vie for victory. The first inaugural SMashrock Classic is here.
SMashrock.
In the first matchup, the high-flying offense of the top-seeded Southside Rebels takes on the unyielding
SMashrock Classics. I'm just doing a test. Hold up. Why did it still say SMashrock? All right, generate. Using some AI and some other stuff in order to get ready for this live football tournament I'm hosting at what time?
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, hold on.
Get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring...
All right, let's see if this is right. I'm going to have the best. Once I get all my savvy together, I'm going to have the best show ever. Well, let's see if this works. I need to download that audio once it's ready. Is it not ready yet?
Bring 8 dynamic teams ready to vie for victory. The first inaugural SMashrock Classic is here. In the first matchup, the high-flying...
Hey, will we do the debates? Oh, my God. My debate's about to kill people. Because we're going to have the AI in there talking and doing the mediation. But hold up, though. Let me see if I can get this right. As soon as it finishes generating, I want to download this. But I can't yet. Oh, there we go. Download that and add this to iTunes.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring 8 dynamic teams ready to vie for victory. The first inaugural SMashrock Classic is here. In the first matchup, the high-flying offense of the top-seeded...
All right, let's do this. So this is it. So let me test it out. So I'm going to start my stream. It's going to go. Then I'm just testing. Let me see. All right, I got to bring this to the top. Press the button, then go like this. Then go like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring 8 dynamic teams.
Don't start it that soon. First, they're going to be thrilled to hear the music, and then bring the surprise of the AI voice. So go like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring 8 dynamic teams ready to vie for victory. The first inaugural SMashrock Classic is here. In the first matchup, the high-flying offense of the top-seeded Southside Rebels takes on the unyielding defense of the 8th-seeded Buffalo Bills. It's a clash between firepower and fortitude that will set the tone for the entire tournament. Moving on to the second showdown, the second-seeded Darren Empire squares off against the 7th-seeded Compton conspiracy theorist. Darren Empire's strategic prowess meets Compton's tenacity, promising a battle of wits and wills on the field.
This is so tight.
In the third face-off, the San Salvador Scorpions, seeded 3rd, prepare to engage in a fierce contest with the 6th-seeded Don't Call It a Comeback squad. Will the Scorpions' adaptability outshine the comeback's determination? And last but not least, the 4th-seeded Airborne Screaming Eagles take on the 5th-seeded Azteca Dragons in a match that will showcase agility, power, and raw determination. Stay with us as these teams collide, dreams are realized, and a champion emerges in this thrilling tournament.
All right, that's tight. That's perfect. Oh. What's up, people? I might be back till later on tomorrow with some knowledge and information. But at 4 o'clock Pacific time, I got a football tournament with some of the best people on the game. I gotta give them these toes. Eventually, my tournament is gonna be the better. I want to do that one again. So now I'm gonna tell the AI to write up another write-up. Let me show y'all how I'm getting this in case. I don't mind being the most savvy, but I don't be wanting to be the only one. So let me show y'all how I'm getting this in. So I'm using ChatGPT. Now this, you can do this with anything, and this is just, I did it with a game. I went to the data profile of this video game and I clicked power rankings. I got it to do the power rankings for the season we're playing, and it's generating those. Now they're the power rankings. I downloaded them right here, and then you could copy any data and put it in the ChatGPT. So then I started going into ChatGPT and asked it for all kind of stuff. So hold up, I'm about to go into the game real quick. Goal line blitz. And I'm about to get this post I put up because it was all generated by ChatGPT. But I'm going to show you. I'm using 11 Labs, by the way. I got a few voice generators. But if you want to do your videos on YouTube and you don't want to be the voice talking in them, 11 Labs is pretty cool. It costs, but it's worth it. So let me go into this community. And I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to change up that specific audio since it's ChatGPT. It'll be a new surprise what they're going to say in the live broadcast. So now I put all the data from this video game into ChatGPT. And ChatGPT made predictions on who going to win. What's up? Y'all back early. ChatGPT made the pictures. Close the door for me. On who going to win the game that I'm playing. So I'm about to put, now this is what I've been doing. And again, I ain't tripping off, like, it ain't no magic. So I'm simply coming right here to one of the best AI editors, and I'm going to pop what ChatGPT said into another AI. Then I'm going to click generate and wait a few seconds. So if you savvy enough, when the Magi Archers, when we got a team, one of y'all going to be working the AI with the knowledge and the facts while we talking and debating. And
Asterisk match 1.
See, I messed
Southside
that up.
Rebels 1 versus Buffalo Bills 8. The Southside Rebels, holding the top seed, come into this matchup with strong offensive and defensive numbers. Their total offensive yards and defensive yards allowed suggest a balanced approach, giving them an edge in controlling the game's flow. Additionally, their solid turnover differential and points scored indicate a team that knows how to capitalize on opportunities.
Whether you think sometimes it is a man's, if you do what you've always done.
Life isn't about finding yourself.
Yeah, we're going to let her come in. She's going to sound like a football woman, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, you killing it. Now, this is a MMORPG game, so all the players who playing is humans. I mean, it's a scenario for that, at least. But people like me be liking to make all my players on my team. And so I ain't getting beat today. If I do get beat, I get beat. But I'm going all the way. It's my tournament. So I'm not being conservative. All right, so I just took all of that out. Now I'm going to click regenerate. And this 11 Labs again.
Match 1. Southside Rebels 1 versus Buffalo Bills 8. The Southside Rebels, holding the top seed, come into this matchup with strong offensive and defensive numbers.
Give her some different football
Their total offensive yards and defensive yards allowed suggest a balanced approach, giving them an edge in controlling the game's flow. Additionally,
now if you get a video editor and you creative like me, I'm about to create AI conversations and just make a whole video out of them. It'll be like ChatGPT having a conversation with another AI app. It's an 8-person tournament, and I set it up using this app called challenge.com. Now, obviously, I'll be testing stuff, but eventually I want to do some debates like this. It's going to go down. Because, look, you could come in here and pick your predictions and do all that stuff. And so I was like, they got this set up and other people ain't just using it how I'm using it. So if I go to predictions, you can see who predicted who's going to win and all this stuff. And then they're going to judge it by how the tournament goes down. So at a certain time, I'm going to come to this bracket and click start the tournament within the hour of 3 o'clock. And we're going to be starting the tournament. But let's go back to the AI to see if they generated that voice for me. And so when it's done down here, I never click generate. Well, when it's done down here, you will see a download button.
Match 1. Southside Rebels, 1, versus Buffalo Bills, 8.
It ain't going to sound like that. It's going to be slow.
The Southside Rebels, holding the top seed, come into this matchup with strong offensive and defensive numbers.
I could make it slower.
Their total offensive yards and defensive yards allowed suggest a balanced approach, giving them an edge in controlling the game's flow. Additionally, their solid turnover...
I'm going to be like, let's tune into the chat GPT, artificial intelligence, to see predictions on tonight's game.
Over differential and points scored indicate a team that knows how to capitalize on opportunities.
Had a big ass thing at M&M's.
On the other hand, the Buffalo Bills, while holding the 8th seed, have struggled defensively. Their high total points allowed and yards allowed indicate potential vulnerabilities that the Rebels could exploit.
I didn't write nothing. I didn't analyze nothing. Man, we got to start using this AI.
The Bills' passing offensive yards are also relatively low, which might limit their ability to keep up in a high-scoring game. Prediction. The Southside Rebels are likely to capitalize on their offensive balance and exploit the defensive weakness.
I can download it now. Download. So this is how it's going to go down. Now I'll take this and pop it in the, iTunes. I know y'all can hear me chewing them M&Ms. I need to turn the mic down. Let me see. Why it ain't going in iTunes? There we go. So her name is Bella, huh? I'll put them in order.
Ladies and gentlemen, get...
Match 1.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Y'all going to be like, he the most. Now, let's do a test run from the top. Y'all don't be testing stuff? Hats don't even rehearse. Golly. So I rehearse for fake shit. I'm rehearsing for a video game tournament right now. So this house, I ain't gonna let them see this. They'll be seeing the screen. I need to have these two next to each other so I can pop it off quick. And then reduce this one. That way, I won't have no malfunctions. So let's listen to how this is gonna go. I'm gonna start live. 3, 2, 1. Action. Let me know if my levels is right.
Get ready for an electrifying tournament featuring 8 dynamic teams ready to vie for victory. The first inaugural SMashrock Classic is here. In the first matchup, the high-flying offense of the top-seeded Southside Rebels takes on the unyielding defense of the 8th-seeded Buffalo Bills. It's a clash between firepower and fortitude that will set the tone for the entire tournament. Moving on to the second showdown, the second-seeded Darren Empire squares off against the 7th-seeded Compton Conspiracy Theorist. Darren Empire's strategic prowess meets Compton's tenacity, promising a battle of wits and wills on the field.
How are those
In the
levels,
third
y'all?
face-off, the San Salvador Scorpions, seeded third, prepare to engage in a fierce contest with the 6th-seeded Don't Call It a Comeback squad. Will the Scorpions' adaptability outshine the comeback's determination? And last but not least, the 4th-seeded Airborne Screaming Eagles take on the 5th-seeded Azteca Dragons in a match that will showcase agility, power, and raw determination. Stay with us as these teams collide, dreams are realized, and a champion emerges in this thrilling tournament.
Match 1. Southside Rebels, 1.
See, I can't have it. See, I'm glad I caught that. It's not supposed to continue. So how do you make it so that it shut up after that? Put it on repeat. Because if it do that, that'll mess up and be boosted. So I'm going to put the song on repeat. I would rather him repeat than the next audio start playing. So that's cool. So I'll come in right there. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the first inaugural SMashrock. Well, what is it? Classics. I got a nice screen. Nice everything for it. And I'm going to be like, and today we getting it in for the, a battle of GLB supremacy. I don't know. I know how to freestyle good. So then I'm going to just segue over to the second part and be like, we'll hear predictions. And so I need to think of it. I should have ChatGPT write this part too. But I'm going to just be like, we're going to do predictions from ChatGPT as we get right into things. No, that ain't the one I want though. I think I want this one. It's some of that. Maybe I'm going to do the Raiders. All right, yeah, there we go. I'm going to have them ready, look.
Match 1. Southside Rebels, 1, versus Buffalo Bills, 8. The Southside Rebels, holding the top seed, come into this matchup with strong offensive and defensive numbers. Their total offensive yards and defensive yards allowed suggest a balanced approach, giving them an edge in controlling the game's flow. Additionally, their solid turnover differential and points scored indicate a team that knows how to capitalize on opportunities. On the other hand, the Buffalo Bills, while holding the 8th seed, have struggled defensively. Their high total points allowed and yards allowed indicate potential vulnerabilities that the Rebels could exploit. The Bills' passing offensive yards are also relatively low, which might limit their ability to keep up in a high-scoring game. Prediction. The Southside Rebels are likely to capitalize on their offensive balance and exploit the defensive weaknesses of the Buffalo Bills. Expect the Rebels to control the game's tempo and secure a victory. Match 2, Darren Empire, 2 versus Compton, 7. The Darren Empire, seeded 2nd, boasts a strong passing offensive game, ranking high in passing offensive yards. This suggests they have the potential to put up points quickly and keep their opponents on the defensive. However, their rushing defensive yards allowed are relatively high, which could be a potential opening for opponents to exploit. Compton, as the 7th seed, faces an uphill battle against the Darren Empire. While they have shown some defensive strength in terms of yards allowed, their overall points differential and offensive output might not be enough to overcome the Empire's firepower. Prediction. The Darren Empire's potent passing offense is likely to make the difference in this matchup. Compton's defense might hold up initially, but the Empire's ability to score quickly could lead to their victory. Match 3, San Salvador Scorpions, 3, versus Don't Call It a Comeback,
I'm going to do this
6.
in the conscious community.
The San Salvador Scorpions, with the 3rd seed, possess a solid passing offensive game and a respectable defensive performance. Their ability to gain passing offensive yards suggests they can put points on the board, while their defensive stats indicate they can contain their opponents effectively. Don't Call It a Comeback, seeded 6th, seems to struggle defensively with high total points allowed and yards allowed. While their passing offensive yards are decent, their inability to control the game's tempo through defense might put them at a disadvantage against the Scorpions. Prediction. The San Salvador Scorpions' balanced offensive and defensive approach should give them the upper hand in this matchup. Their ability to control the game's pace and capitalize on defensive opportunities might secure their victory. Match 4, Airborne Screaming Eagles, 4, versus Azteca Dragons, 5. The Airborne Screaming Eagles, seeded 4th, have showcased a strong rushing offensive game along with a decent defensive performance.
Live in 72 minutes.
Their ability to gain rushing yards might help them control the clock and limit their opponent's offensive possessions. However, their passing offensive yards are relatively low, which could be a potential weakness against tougher defenses. The Azteca Dragons, as the 5th seed, have a balanced offensive and defensive performance. Their solid passing offensive yards and relatively low points allowed suggest a team that can keep games close and capitalize on scoring opportunities.
Come in and root for
Prediction.
Compton.
This matchup could be closely contested, with the Airborne Screaming Eagles' rushing offense going up against the Azteca Dragons' balanced approach. The Eagles might hold the advantage in terms of controlling the tempo, but the Dragons' ability to score through the air could tip the balance in their favor. Match 1, Southside Rebels, 1 versus Buffalo Bills.
Okay,
8.
that's what I gotta just. All I gotta do is make sure I get this to stop somehow when it's finished. So what? How do you make the song stop when it's finished? Oh, just only put one song inside of the playlist, huh? I want this. All right, hold on. Now that's off the hook. Now when I incorporate this into my debate platform, gonna be the best debate platform in the world. I'm just practicing on my games. But y'all see, I'm about to have the best football live stream for a little 2D Tecmo game. But so y'all can know what I was using, that was ChatGPT and 11 Labs. And for the AI videos, I'll do another little stream on that. But thanks for tapping in. I'm gonna get ready. My team about to strategize. If y'all ain't doing nothing, I mean, only the football people like come to the tourney. I just shared the link. It's gonna be on my football page at 4:00 Pacific time, and all the best people on the game already in the tourney, so they're gonna be in there though. And Brother Ray, I need to see you in there. We gonna win with Buffalo, baby. Come on, let's do it. I got a nice scheme for Buffalo. We going up against the best team on the game. Me and Brother Ray from the chat. Brother Ray, I got offense for us. They might scrape us, but it's gonna all happen live at 4. Thank y'all for tuning in. That went well. I'm gonna make some more little fun clips.
Southside
I might do some football statistics. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sit here and think of all little clips to play while the game is playing, so I can be like, he's matriculating down the field, so it'll sound like they're really watching the game. All right. Nice interception. Yeah, I'm about to do all of those. All right, I'm going to have hella fun. See, this is how you get your mind off the BS. Y'all need some hobbies. All right. Peace.